Hey Guitar Geeks, Guitar Guts back. Gibson Les Pauls, fat 50s round necks or 1960s slim necks, which is better? Years ago I had a Gibson Les Paul traditional, a lot like this one, and I never got along with that guitar very well. At the time I was playing a lot of Fender Strats and Ibanez RGs and S model guitars. Had much thinner necks on them, but when I got some good pickups installed in them, I liked them a lot better than that Gibson Les Paul. They even had fatter tone most of the time than the Gibson Les Paul. And that neck just felt bloated to me. I didn't feel like I could move easily on it. I felt like my hand was cramping up because of the way I was playing on it. I wasn't thrilled with it. But in the meantime, I had also bought, because I didn't want to beat up my Gibson Les Paul, I'd also bought this Epiphone Les Paul. You can tell I have a thing for plain top Les Pauls. I like that for some reason better than flame or quilt tops. But I bought this Epiphone Les Paul just to bang around on. I didn't really think about the neck shape being that different from my Gibson. But this one came with an extremely thin 1960s contour neck on it. Way thinner than the one on my Gibson. And I really enjoyed it. It was a comfortable neck to play. And once I got some Seymour Duncan pickups installed in that Epiphone, even the tone, I thought, absolutely blew away the Gibson Les Paul. And so eventually I sold that Gibson Les Paul because I didn't see any reason to keep it, and the neck was uncomfortable for me. And over the years I thought, well, maybe I would replace the Epiphone with something a little better. Never really saw any models coming out of Gibson with plain tops on them that I liked that much, but then I found this one. This is also an Epiphone, a tribute model, 1960s tribute, and it has not Epiphone pickups in it, but real Gibson 57 Classics in it. It came with that and locking tuners on this model. And it also had a fairly thin neck. Not quite as thin as the original Epiphone that I had, but thin, flat on the back, not rounded. Had a little more meat to it though, which I didn't mind. It didn't bother me at all. And this Les Paul also sounded fantastic. I loved it. So I thought I'd kind of found my niche with that, the thinner neck and Gibson pickups, or Seymour Duncan pickups in Epiphone Les Pauls. Liked them better than most of the Gibsons that I thought I knew about. But then I made a mistake of buying this guitar. This is not a Gibson, nor is it a Les Paul. This is a Paul Reed Smith single cut. And I installed some Seth Lover pickups in that one. The thing about this one though, when I got it, and I didn't expect it because I had a lot of other double cut Les Paul SE model guitars, this thing's got a really chunky neck on it, really thick compared to the Epiphone Les Pauls. And at first, for the first day or two, I thought, well, I'm not going to like this, I'm going to have to get rid of it. But the more I played it, the more I realized that neck was actually fairly comfortable. And I have been playing a lot more over the years since that first Les Paul that I had. But this one just, I felt at home on it. I could shred on it, I could play blues on it, I could bend on it. There was nothing that bothered me about it. And so I thought, well, you know, in this instance, I kind of like that fat neck. And the more I played it, the more I realized that it actually sounded meatier, tone-wise, than some of the thinner neck Epiphones. So I began to wonder if some of the thicker neck Gibsons might be more comfortable to me now that my playing's improved over the years. So then Gibson issued a special run of these. These are plain top Les Pauls, no chambering in the body. This one weighs 8¼ pounds. So no chamber, no weight relief holes on the inside. Les Paul traditional, and it comes with 57 Classics in it as well. And I took a chance and I bought one with a fat 50s neck on it. And I absolutely love it now. I don't really know what the difference is between then and now. It's probably me and not the guitars. But it's one of the best guitars I've got, the best tone that I've got out of any guitar. I can shred on it, I can play blues on it, I can bend on it. Absolutely no problems. So here's the conclusion I've come to after trying different size necks for years and trying other Les Pauls as well, studios and standards, etc., etc. The best neck that you can get for a Les Paul is the one on a good Les Paul. The thin neck guitars, 1960 profiles, if you get a good one, are fantastic. They sound just as fat as the fatter neck guitars, and they play just as good. If you find a good one with a 50's neck on it, it's also an awesome Les Paul guitar. If you find something that's a lot like a Les Paul with a thin or a fat neck on it and it sounds good to you, then it's also a good guitar. I really don't have any preference anymore. I like both. And I think it just took a little while for me to adjust to a different feel. But now, I'll leave it up to you. Which one do you like better? Leave us a note in the comments below and let us know what you think. As always, thanks for watching.